All right, Zoom announced they're going to acquire Five9 for $14.7 billion. It's Zoom's largest acquisition to date. Zoom is sitting at about $105 billion, and this is an all-stock acquisition. It represents about 15% of the company. So this is a WhatsApp-like bet. Remember when Facebook spent all that money on WhatsApp? Or it might be similar to Salesforce buying Slack. It's a big bet. Zoom's first acquisition, over $1 billion. If you don't know Five9, it helps companies run contact centers remotely and provides tools that automate tasks, distribute work, and report on effectiveness. Zoom founder Eric Yuan noted they made this investment because, and I'm going to paraphrase here, Five9 provides a really simple platform. If you're a customer support agent, you can work from home and you can do all that remote. Obviously, Zoom helps people work remote. So this is, kind of adjacent to them. This should accelerate Zoom's phone system. They have a cloud phone system. And the CEO, Rowan Trollope, actually was on This Week in Startups episode 917 and April 19. So congratulations to Rowan, friend of mine. And we'd love to have Rowan back on the pod. I think he's going to come on after all this. And hopefully we'll have Eric on at some point. Okay, Keith Rabois' Open.Store just went live as we were taping this show. Pretty brilliant idea. I asked Keith if I could invest and the round was closed. Hopefully he can sneak me into a future round. I think it's a brilliant idea. But basically, this is being set up, Open.Store, to acquire a bunch of e-commerce companies. There has been a massive boom in people starting Shopify stores or becoming third-party sellers on Amazon. So the brilliant idea that Keith has here is, what if you bought all of these and put them together under one roof, and entrepreneurs just fill out a form? They link their Shopify accounts, and OpenStore will give them an offer for their business within 1 business day. So the key there is that they link their Shopify accounts so they can see the quality of the revenue, make an offer, and the transaction, according to OpenStore, will close in days, not months, without a broker. So this is like an M&A roll-up play. IAC did something like this, buying all of the different assets they have, Barry Diller. We had on our program, actually, Josh Silberstein. He was on episode 1094 back in August of 2020 in the middle of the pandemic, and he is pursuing something similar. They were the fastest unicorn ever created from founding to unicorn, according to most people's take on it. And they just bought a bunch of businesses that were third-party sellers, and then you let them operate independently, but you maybe get some scale because you take the marketing practices, or you have cross-marketing or common accounting, common growth techniques. Maybe you have some databases of users, so you get some lift there. If you have two brands, maybe you can't create a database of, more than 1 million people. But if you have 200 brands, maybe you can get a database of 100 million customers and then understand them, cross-sell, and advertise to them. So with scale comes all of those economies of scale. So congratulations to them. How much time and money do you spend integrating a bunch of different software products together? Let me guess, way too much. Well, Odoo is here to help. Odoo is a suite of business apps that runs your entire company on one platform. They'll streamline your workflow to bring all that information together. Plus, Odoo's integrations eliminate repetitive tasks and data entry. If you only need 2 or 3 apps to optimize your workflow, well, that's all you're going to pay for. Odoo won't stick you with the bill for apps you don't use. And Odoo has an app for every business need. They offer 30 main apps that are updated regularly and over 16,000 apps from their active open source community. You can keep your books tight with their financial software. You can add their sales and CRM apps to help provide a clear and organized view of how you're doing as a team. And here's your simple call to action. Your first app is free forever. And right now, Odoo is offering a $1,000 credit on your first implementation pack. That's not a joke. $1,000 off. Go to odoo.com/twist to check it out. odoo.com/twist.